like that didn't happen. Wagwan! It's time for another daily self love message. Oh, before I forget, we now have a name for the daily self love message. Okay, so this is the angle that got messed up in the process. This was the good angle though. Don't mind me, y'all. TikTok got me on. Just fucking with me. I've been doing this while the music playing, right? Let the music play. It's time for another daily self love affirmations message. It's time for the D Slam Love Stream. Start your day off with a slam dunk, the self love affirmations way. This is a spin off of the morning show. All right, we'll work it out. Either way, we got a song of the day right now. We're about to get this party started with John Holt, If I Were a Carpenter, for today's Venus Day self love message to embrace inner balance by compassionately analyzing. Hold on. I'm saying Venus Day. It's all. It's all. It's Saturn Day, isn't it? You know, I'm just gonna play the song of the day and then try my introduction again. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? If I were a miller and the mill should drive me, would you miss your lover man? Your soul should shine. Oh, sweet baby. If a tinker were my trade, would you still find me? Absolutely, yes, I would. Come give me your tomorrow. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Oh, baby. See my love through loneliness. See my love through sorrow. I'm giving you my loneliness. Come give me your tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, baby. Well, well, well. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? If I were a miller and the mill should drive me, would you miss your lover man? Your soul should shine. See my love through loneliness. See my love through sorrow. I'm giving you my loneliness. Come give me your tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Well, well, well. morning. Wagwan ask Lisa Legs, it's time for the D Slam Love Stream, aka the daily self love affirmations message, a spin off from the morning show. If you didn't know, what the hell Leon say? Big up the GMC breakers in the YouTube chat running up my what you call that, interaction, engagement, yes, gratitude. See, that's why we love the trolls and the ones that feel like they must force their misery onto others, because as creators the algorithm is just gonna take it as it is. You know what I'm saying? Interaction, engagement. So what do? We balance out the thing. You understand? Hey Cass, well go on. So we just started off today's D Slam love stream. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Y'all like D Slam love stream? Because I just came up with that today. I've been needing a name for this offering to the world, this daily self love affirmations message that's a spin off from the morning show. So to start off your day with a slam dunk, a real quick D Slam love stream, D Slam quickie. That's too much. I mean, it is a quickie because it's only like 15 minutes average, but whatever. We're already 7 minutes in and I spent 2 minutes before the intro even started. Let's get the party started. We had John Holt, If I Were a Carpenter, as our song of the day. And it's really fitting for today's Saturn Day self-love message to embrace inner balance by analyzing all angles compassionately with loving gratitude. He said, if I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? So that's how we do it, right? We embrace inner balance. Y'all don't mind me. I'm just trying to manage my audio settings. This is why I need an engineer. Anyways, we got affirmations. We've got affirmations right here. We've got Inner Child 1.5, I Cherish Me, which is actually very fitting because I think the moon and Chiron doing some things today, so people might be in their feelings, their feelingless feelings, and that's actually why the intention for today's Saturn Day self-love message is to embrace inner balance by compassionately analyzing all angles, by analyzing all angles compassionately. Because sometimes everything's already balanced, but the growth, the new levels. So let's get into it. We have a T-Tag message to complement our song of the day by John Holt, If I Were a Carpenter, classic reggae music. Let your need be to help those in need. I gave a testimony earlier this week about paying it forward. I had some unexpected income. Nothing too big, you know. It's not like I had a check with enough numbers that looked like a phone number, but it was unexpected. It was gifted with a purpose, and I did not do what they requested with the purpose. However, the next day, I was in the city doing errands. I'm a planeteer, so I take public transportation when it's convenient. A 10-minute ride ain't nothing. So I noticed when I was heading home, I saw a mom with two children and many shopping bags. And this was right when I was about to get off, because like I said, this is a quick trip, even though road trips are fun too. Anyway, I needed to run to the store, the local store, which was like 2 blocks away. So I dropped off my bags at home and just walked to the store real quick.
I saw the mom there waiting for the bus. So because I'm calculating, I'm analyzing all angles compassionately with loving gratitude. And I recognize that this mother is navigating the transportation system. She got on the bus, she got on the free trolley, which is what I was on, and then now she's waiting for the bus. And she's waiting for the least reliable bus too. I was just like, oh no. So the Most High speak to me and said, you know what? You just got unexpected income yesterday. Why don't you offer her an Uber? Ask her if she would like a free Uber. I asked her if she wants an Uber. She was like, I ain't got no money. I said, did I ask you that? I said, God put it on my heart. Did you have to put in part-time work as a human can opener? I don't know what that means, but whatever. I, I, I told her, if you're still out here when I come back from out the store, I'm going to be right back. I'll call you an Uber. Came back out. She was still there waiting because the bus ain't coming. I've already seen people wait for that bus for hours, so I know that bus ain't coming. Even when the bus tracker said the bus is on the way, whatever. I called her the Uber. The Uber was 70% cheaper than usual. 70% cheaper than usual. So I was like, oh, it's a wrap. Huh. See, the thing is, I was in need myself. I was needing help myself. I still need help. I do the best that I can with what I have to create the change and the love I want to see in this world. I facilitate Art of Healing Community Center because I'm facilitating experiences that I want for myself and my community and for my child. Right? How come the crypt keeper here trying to pretend like anyone else is in the chat? What is wrong with miserable people trying to make other people miserable? You listening to my story? Anyways, so imagine I'm in need, and like this T tag message says, big up Yogi T. Let your need be to help those in need. So I decided since I needed help and I had no idea how I was going to get the solution without the help, I decided to feel empowered by helping someone else. And guess what? The Uber gave her a free upgrade to comfort. I told this story earlier this week, but not in so much detail. So imagine I'm able to offer someone else comfort while I myself needing comfort. Let your need be to help those in need, because I went on to have an amazing rest of my day. I had people reaching out to me that I hadn't spoke to in years that are looking to support Art of Healing as we approach our 10-year anniversary. So let's get into this daily self-love affirmations message, aka the D-Slam Love Stream. I'm playing with that name. Let me know how y'all feel. We already have affirmations. We have Inner Child 1.5, I cherish me, for this Saturn Day self-love message to embrace inner balance by analyzing all angles compassionately with loving gratitude. If you're feeling like you're not getting the reciprocation you desire in a ship, because it's a lot of Venus energy today. That's why I accidentally called it Venus Day, even though it's Saturn Day, right? So, so the balance within, because we choose joy and happiness. You ever heard the saying, nobody can make you happy if you don't want to be happy? It don't matter how much you work to make somebody happy. It don't matter if they don't want to be happy. All your hard work will be for naught. This is how we embrace inner balance today, by analyzing all angles compassionately with loving gratitude. Reveal and Heal 2.3, I love the truth. Because I love the truth, I'm going to dig deep within to reveal what needs to be healed. We have Self-Love Habits 1.3, Eat Well, Live Well. I might need to embrace inner balance just by eating properly. Maybe the reason I can't think straight is because I'm eating chemicals cosplaying as food. Maybe because I'm eating with a disgruntled mentality. Maybe because I'm not eating with gratitude and savoring each bite and chewing slowly and smiling. Eat well, live well. The art of eating well puts us in a position to navigate the world in a better way. After all, eating food is how we fuel our furnace. But how about eating well and living well is not just about food. It's about the music we consume. Maybe you need to embrace inner balance by listening to music and watching multimedia content that's going to inspire you to greatness, that's going to create comfort and peace in your heart. If you're a man or a woman that's experiencing emotional hurt and pain, maybe you don't need to feed yourself content of toxic, wicked, narcissistic type energies that are regurgitating the abuse cycle. So many people feed themselves pain instead of comfort. Feed yourself comfort so you could feel comfortable. Position yourself. Hold on, because we got some real abusive people over here on YouTube that need to be blocked and reported. Yeah. Confirm the block and report for harassment and bullying. Yeah, because that's what we don't do. We don't condone foolishness. You know what I'm saying? This is a way you embrace inner balance by analyzing all angles compassionately with loving gratitude. Be compassionate with yourself as you recognize that you've been tolerating too much. Inner child 1.5, I cherish me. Cherish yourself like the child within needing protection and cherishment. You know? Manifestation 2.1, doing so allows you to nurture your confidence. Reveal and heal 2.3, I love the truth. When I embrace the truth, I nurture my confidence in that way. I position myself to more than slay. I position myself to staying power, longevity, sustainability, as I honor my own divine authority. With gratitude, oh, it's Saturn day and the last day of this challenge for the week, for the showtime beat. And I love to flow, and I love to grow, and I was tempted this week to repeat this beat to challenge my freestyle flow, but still I use my will power to make sure that I devour in this hour what this freestyle beat of the week wants me to do, which is big up the Uncle Love crew. You know how we do. We exude gratitude every time we come through, and that's how we do everything that we do, don't you know? Yes, we may slew with one stare like a Care Bear, but just know that we're gonna enforce the protection of Earth because we're also, well, I am also a planeteer, dynamic, fear none but God, as I come through with this basic training like it's a militancy for the boot camp scene, and I come up with a new slam name today, the spin-off of the morning show. And as I come through transparently with my learn and grow, recognizing I got more love in my big toe than these infidels and heathens. That's why I don't expect anything but foolishness from them. Because what happens for us is for us to grow, stimulating our evolution and expansion and our activation with the amplification of the solution inside. As you examine and analyze from all angles compassionately with gratitude, Saturday self-love, embracing inner balance. I can't be crude, lewd, or rude because I got a gratitude mood. And that's how I do my best and position myself to pass every love test. Mr. Joker 3835, you still in here watching me live. Yes, it looks like it's me in charge of your life. And me I drive. Because you over here watching me. putting your attention here, you see, giving me all that energy. Oh, we go and love yourself, see. Lisa legs in the place, see, giving you a taste, see. Infiltrally, the chill Philly, here to stand on divine business, in divine authority. And Lady Chainsaw will always take it too far, keeping it raw, giving them, infidels and Decepticons what they think they're asking for when their actions want to declare war, not knowing I always take it too far. And just know that just because I'm skilled in peace doesn't mean I'm not well versed in war. Yes, like a star shining bright in the night. That spark shines so bright. That lark coming in singing in the top of the morning when the new day is dawning. And yes, sometimes when I'm doing the D Slam love stream, I might be yawning, which means that these are my yawn flows, freestyle flows. But still, as I flows, I glows and grows. Let's flows. Me and my 10 toes standing on business, see, representing the art of the lady. And as you can see, I got a little more accessory above me. Season 1 and Season 2 visually, letting you know as we build our foundation of self-love and bring it to the resonation when we're preparing for the illustration. That's Season 3. And Phil coming in asking for biceps. I might even show some triceps, but I realize that as I smile, I know that all roads lead to art of healing. And I will continue to anchor love like the sun shining above, unapologetically every day, rising from the east. Look at Lisa legs, bringing in the most, not the least, in every way, every day, like yay. Okay, and all roads lead to art of healing. Hey, 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 hey. Can you flex and rap about muscles? I mean, I might, but I just ran out of beat. So, take two. I'll rap about muscles. Matter of fact, I'll rap about muscles right now. Because wait a minute. I'll rap about muscles right now, giving you this freestyle flow. Because these multidimensional muscles are powered by willpower. That's how the real learn and grow flow. Because even when you want to grow physically, you got to use that willpower to push you through, see? Because when you're feeling the pain, that's the weakness leaving your body again, okay? Right away, no delay. Know the layout without a doubt. Stand on business on whatever it is that you're about. These are the real muscles that we need. The real muscles we need to succeed. Heart strong, brain strong. It's all about love. That's how I last so long.